Look who got his smile back. Look at his little face. Yay. I changed nothing. I did nothing. Goes and it comes. I don't know why. Okay. Everything, I think I fixed it all. I think it's all good. Let me see. Can we party? Yeah. Hi, Shadow. Okay. Oh, let me turn the music down just a tad. I felt like it was a little loud. So let's see. I guess it's this one. That's everything though. Oh, here we go. Doot, doot, doot. Found you. Okay, let me know if this is better. Can you hear it or not? Does it matter? Okay. All right, there we go. You don't hear any music? That's not true. Is that true? So it's just me before, after you made this? No, you're kidding. Shadow. Huh? I see it going. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up and you're gonna be my tester. That's way too loud. But just let me know if you hear anything. You don't hear anything. Hi, Robot Man. How are you? Nothing. Okay, hold on. I'm perplexed. This is everything, I think. Is this peaky? It goes into the yellow now. I don't think that's the right thing to do. It's fine though. It's not fine. You're gonna just hear me just breathing. That's so weird. Here we go. Now you hear it, right? You used to hear it twice, but now not at all. Okay. Nope. Nope. It's totally playing. Okay, hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Music. Okay. Chris Cox says no music. Huh. Okay, so I guess that's something for me to figure out later. For a half second you heard something? What? Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, half second. You know what that half second is? It's me clicking the mute button. You just heard it, then it went away. Okay. So I blocked it from my headphones. I don't hear anything, and I'm assuming you guys don't either. Thank you for the feedback. You hear it out loudly. That makes no sense. Okay, okay. All right, so it's going. I hear nothing. I hear it now. A bit loud, but continuing. I just turned it down a tiny bit. I'm gonna wait. I can't hear your. Oh, for crying out loud. What in the world? Okay. Let's see. Myself. No. Da-da. Yeah, I don't understand. So right now as it stands, from what you guys told me, you should be able to hear me again and no music. Chris says better, but you can hear me? I kind of reverted it back to when you guys were saying it was, you could hear me and no music. Okay, so yeah, no music. I heard your voice and music at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna try that again then. You seem to hear music when I click off the music for me. So I clicked off the music for me, off my headphones. I hear nothing. So you, from what you're saying, you should hear either both me and music, or you hear both now. Okay. And what is the both? Okay. Now, okay. So volume-wise, adjustments? I can sliders everything. Thank you, Robot Man. How about the volume? What should I do? I can't hear the music. I feel lonely. Music too loud? Is it good? Maybe turn down the music a bit. Okay, got it. You got it, boss. How's that? Because I hear nothing. Someone mistreated me. I don't even know how it turned off. I'm so good. I'm so good at streaming. Okay, so continue to tell me like up or down or however it is. We'll get there close. The volume is good, says Robot Man. Do we get a cosign on that? Okay. Let's see. I got a couple of things to work on. The Festival of Books was really good. Really crowded. It was kind of hot. I thought it was going to be like in the 70s, but it was like everybody was sweating and fanning themselves. So much different than last year when we all got rained out. But yeah, it was really nice. Look at Bindi. Bindi didn't even survive. Empty. There's one envelope. I listed it as sold out now because it's just one. I could tell it's stickers. It's like a skinny little envelope. So it's just gonna hang out there. Empty. Look, I have got nothing to put in it. So you know what I have to do? So what's the next event I have? It's Free Comic Book Day at 4Color Fantasies. So that's just a one-day thing. I can get enough together for that. Yeah, I was thinking rather than printing more sketchbooks, like the little mini sketchbooks, I should design the new one for this year, being that it's April. It's time for the 2026 version. So those went over really well at the Festival of Books. There's this one person who kept coming back trying to get something out of the vending machine, get the sketchbook out of the vending machine. She kept getting stickers. and she put like a third token in or something, and the person right after her got a sketchbook, and she's like, oh my gosh, I've got the worst luck ever. So I told her, well, you could just, you know, if you're still here at the end of the event, I will just give you the little tiny table copy, because it needed to be replaced anyway, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too chewed up on, but yeah, I just felt bad. I gave her that at the end of the event. It was nice though. Somebody opened up one of the original arts, like something, little painting this size. She got a Dr. Sirius, so that was fun. Yeah, what else? I just sold a bunch of Grump books, so that's really good. I have to order more books, so hooray. But, so let's see. I still need to lay out my next page, and I can't really do that streaming because I'm just gonna be ignoring all of you guys and just thinking, struggling. I'm gonna put a background on this little pixel grip periwinkle, and I'll ink this one. Let's see. Well, he needs a little more figuring out. It's Manny. He's got his goggles on. He's got a robot in his backpack. But I didn't really draw his hand in there, so I should figure that out. So then, okay. Let's see. I think, what would be the most important thing to get done? I mean, besides book, like pages, right? Hold up. So then, with all the mic problems, does this even mute still? Okay, did that mute, or did I cough into all of your ears? Let's see. Let's figure out Manny's little finger. So vending machine stuff, important because it's completely empty. It muted, thank you. You wouldn't lie to me, would you? You hear all the coughing. Yeah, I have to order more books. I kind of wanted to make changes, like not major changes to the cover of Grump 1. But I don't want to confuse people and make them think it's the new book, and I don't want them to buy it accidentally. But it's just an older cover, and I figured with the book 2, I want them to just look nice together on the shelf, I guess. I don't know. Maybe just like a subtle title kind of thing. So that's important. I need new stickers. I need a new banner. I was trying to think. Infinix official. Yo, right back at you. How are you? Thanks for hanging out. I would not tell a tall tale, says Shadow. Okay, thank you. I trust you. I trust you. You're a good egg. Hello, says Infinix. Yes. Hello. I'm drawing I'm about to ink this. I'm gonna watercolor it. Let's see. I'll show you. This is the stuff I do. And I just draw stuff live. It should be more like interior pages for stuff like this, but I didn't have a layout prepped, so I need to do some watercoloring and get that taken care of, and then draw pages with you guys. Okay, let's see. I made a video of me drawing Deadpool not too long ago, and it got 21,000 views. You are kidding me. Good for you. Congratulations, that's fantastic. How'd you do it? What do you think What do you think was the secret to the influx in views? Asking for a friend. That looks good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Reference to Julie's special Friday stream. You would not tell a tall tale. You know what? I was in and out of her stream, and I sat down and it was like something major was going on, so I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. Here, let's do a shout out, because if anybody wants to check her out on Twitch, let's see. Let's see. Whoops. I'm pretty sure I spelled it right. I'm the worst. I think people just like Deadpool. Sometimes that's how it works, right? Robot Man drew a Deadpool, did really well on YouTube. Infinix has some good news if I want to hear. Yeah, go ahead. Family friendly? I trust you. Okay, let's see. So I got his hand. Let's see what kind of shirt. I kind of have, man, this is Manny. I kind of have him wearing some kind of turtlenecky thing. I don't know why. I just felt like a turtleneck day. It like drizzled some, and I'm talking about it like it's the great storm of the springtime. It just doesn't rain that much here. I get excited about it. So turtleneck it is.
Game begin.
Put a little buckly thing. Okay. All right, we could just go with something like that. Ink that. So what do we got here? Should we try a new guy today? This one? The forever dip over and over again nib? Or the trusty dip once, draw forever deleter nib? I've been using deleter, not the hunt, just because it sits, I don't have to tape it, it just fits really well into this nib holder. Oh, Infinix says I got 10 subs after 9 days of hard work, and my one short reached 1.6k views. Congratulations, that's really good. Hooray! Let's see. I'm not good at shorts. You know, it's like this live stream stuff is the only social media I can stand, so this is kind of my happy place right now. I can't be bothered to do a short, but 2 hours is no problem. It makes no sense, right? The Zebra G will require some practice. It's very, very flexible. So let's practice. Huh? I appreciate it. No problem. Keep going. Do what you like. Try not to chase algorithms and stuff, because you'll just get burnt out. Do what you like and be consistent. I think that, I mean, who am I to give advice? That's just a path to happiness, I guess. Not necessarily success. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay, hold on. Ink. No, I don't want India. Brown ink I want. No, what? This one? Okay, keep grabbing the wrong stuff. Just, you have to grab into the shadow until I touch the right jar. Here's the one. Higgins, I think. Oh, Chris, don't chase the algorithms. But half of what I do is making new algorithms. Your algorithms are different, I think. One day we'll become a good creator. Yeah, if you keep at it. I mean, you can only improve, right? If you keep trying to look to see where you're, what you're doing wrong. If you can make little incremental improvements each time. That's what I tell myself anyway. Okay, here's a little something for just nib scritch scratch. All right, so let's put this out of the splash zone. Save that for later. I want to put in the video of Pixel Grip. When she's singing, she has, it's mostly a dark backdrop, but it has like, I think it's blue lights that are strung and hanging down, but they're out of focus, so they have the bokeh kind of effect going on. I'm gonna see if I could do that in watercolor. I practiced some sort of blurry light in this little chiral rodent thing from Death Stranding. I could probably like black over some of this, a little too much white, but so something like that, but in blue dots is what I'm thinking. I'll do that when this ink is drying. It's hard being a student and an artist plus gamer. Yeah, that's a good mix though. After I finish Death Stranding 2, I think I'm gonna catch up on some shows. And then probably play Clair Obscura, whatever that one is. The thing is, I'm not usually into role-playing stuff, and I heard it's that, but everybody loves it, so usually that's a good enough reason to try it. That's how I felt about God of War. I'm like, it's not really my kind of game, but it was so well loved, I figured, all right, I'll give it a try. And it's like one of my favorites already. Look at that. What? That was fast. That drawing looks really good. Thank you, I'm about to mess it up right now. Okay, let's see. Already, I know, Chris, I know. Where did it come from? What in the world? It's just, here, I'm prepared though this time around. We got this one, we got some wet ones. Start off like this. What in the world? And my wet ones are sunken in. I guess you're supposed to grab them from the outside. Okay, lesson learned. Let's try that. Yeah, it's just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at that. All I did was open it. Okay. What I love is filling a clean pen with red ink, but ending up with blue ink stains on my hands because a tiny bit of blue dried on the outside of the bottle. I don't know where it comes from. I'm just thankful I have my splash guard. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, it was a bit of a heavy dip. Wow. What? Yeah, I could tell this one's gonna annoy me. I made a huge blob, but you could still kind of pull some ink out of there if I needed to do that for real. All right, let's see what we got. Manny doesn't mind. Where's a good safe spot? His little shoulder area. I like inking and then watercoloring over the ink. And then if it was a smooth type of paper, hot press or something, I could use Micron, these things, and it would work just as well. But I've taken a liking to this rough watercolor paper, and it's kind of like it has a texture of sidewalk, it feels like, and it's harder to draw with the Micron. So I've been practicing with this nib stuff, and I still need to practice. Not there yet. I love the outlining. Thank you. Hold on. I think I need a deeper well or something. Okay, hold on. There we go. Everybody in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, finger check. Good. Okay, so let's figure out where I think this other strap is in front. And I didn't draw it very well, but it's attached to the backpack. So, okay, hold on. So far, my line weight is lacking. I'm all just like push it down, all the same pressure. So two musics at the same time, says Shadow. I thought I fixed it. I remember you mentioning it once, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, surely that's not a problem anymore. Okay. So let's figure out this part. Make it darker. Am I out? Okay. Ooh, that's a big puddle of black ink. Okay, so let's see. Here's your little neck. We're ready for head stuff. Let's see. Let's see your little eyes. Dip. Now it just seems super quiet to me. Gamer guy, hello. How you doing? I'm fixing to watercolor this. But first, I have to do this line art. I get to do this line art. And practice with this crazy nib that I'm not used to. So then after Free Comic Book Day, there is Comic-Con Revolution. That's in Ontario, California. So I have to, whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm setting up, that's like my, I should probably, because then not right after, but then in the summer is San Diego Comic-Con, which is huge. So I feel like I need to order for those 3 shows at the same time. That should work, I think. I mean, the books, I should just order as many as I could afford. Those last a while. Prints and stickers, zines, and what is it? The mini sketchbooks for the vending machine. That's it kind of takes some takes time to actually cut those out and prep them. So that's the stuff that I need to make sure I get taken care of. Okay, so let's see. That's fine, I think. We did the right thing. Okay. I kind of like streams like this since I like art a lot, says Gamer Guy. Well, good. Hang out. It's pretty chill. I mean, it's either this or I'm doing interior pages for my next one of these, this Grump book. There he is. Here he is again. Since he works, look at that smile. Hold on, there we go. I'm just happy he works. Yeah, I figure even when I'm not live, I'm still kind of watching other streamers kind of do their art thing. Is that okay? You good? Okay. Where does it even come from? It's like a dry pool and then it comes out. Where were you hiding the whole time? What nook and cranny did you decide to spill from? Manny's ears stick out in a round way. Periwinkle's, she has pointy fingers. I mean, pointy ears. Whoa, that's a big old drip. Okay. Nice, juicy holding line. Incoming. Totally intentional. At first glance, I thought it looked like Voldemort for a second. They've got that same no-nose kind of thing going on. Talking about Grump, by the way. Yeah, thank you for specifying, not me. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Chris did say, very soft nib, takes practice. So being the softer, it means you can get a nice thicker line or just a line that has nice line weights. But I just kind of blooped it out. Bigger with less pressure. Yeah, it's like the thing I'm the worst at. That whole hand-eye coordination thing. Vince, how the heck are you? I'm so sorry. You shared a really nice watch streak, like 20 view or whatever watch streak. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I missed it till after the stream, and I was like, oh, I hope Vince comes back so I could say thank you. Thank you. Okay. Circles. These would be the least circly circles. I am not taking out the circle template for this. I'll tell you that much. Practice is how you learn how much pressure to use for each width and how often to refill the ink. Yeah. You've seen, whoever has been watching this for a while, you saw my journey with this nib stuff. Started with fountain pens. Kind of thought, well, I guess maybe nibs is better suited to what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm not afraid to practice, I guess. It's just that I have a bad memory, so I need a lot of repetition. That's why I end up doing several pages of lines and circles and doodles when playing with the new type of nib. Yeah, I end up, I do something similar. Squiggles and grump heads, little square grump heads. And then I put washes of water over them to see, like, well, how is this gonna work? Geez, if you were an art teacher, you'd be making the students look like Leonardo da Vinci. Gamer guy, that sounds like an insult. What happened? Okay, hold on. And then this one. Put like a tiny little rim around his gogglies. It's like one of those vaudeville insults. You got a face like a modern art masterpiece or something like that. Okay, hold on. This goes here. This. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Compliment more like thank you. I'm mostly just kidding. Like I like to joke. Okay. Yeah, and dip it again. Luckily, this paper is super absorbent, so if I make a little puddle, it doesn't feather out. It doesn't stay like blobulous. It just kind of soaks in pretty quickly. I don't know. I think, well, India ink, it's gonna dry pretty well, so it's not gonna, even if I oversaturate it, it's not gonna really pull that much. I don't think. I think it's gonna dry nice. Okay, so let's see. He needs some eyebrows here. Hold on, he needs the weird eyelids that they have. We all know what a pool of ink would look like, says Gamer Guy. Yeah, very messy. It's like, here I got, what do I got one? Are you gonna swing over? Okay. Right there. Problem. Kirill, hello. How are you? Let's see. Okay. So, some hair. Okay, there's some hairs. It's just unsettlingly quiet in my ears. Okay, that's probably good enough for like the darks. Then I could do water. Ooh, I just put a big bubble. I could do like a wash of dark gray to kind of get his hair the right color of dark that it normally is. What else do I need? What you got going on, Manny? Oh, his backpack. Didn't eat for 2 days. Kirill, what happened? Still didn't lose the weight plan. Oh, no, that's not what you do. Don't do that. No, you have to, you make your body like hold on to all the calories because you put it into like emergency mode. That's not gonna work. You gotta just, it's like a steady thing. Eat healthy. Try to avoid carbs and sugar. I don't know, what's your weakness? Exercise more if you are able, you know, walk more, get up and walk, jog if you can. It's kind of snowy where you are. People still run in the snow. Yeah, let's move more, exercise more, walk, and then make different choices in food. Stuff that has more nutrients and fewer calories. The dreaded vegetable. It works though, because it fills you up and you're not spending a lot of calories on it. The old carrot and yogurt dip kind of thing. I'm so full of ink. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, little robot. What else you got? Depends on the location. There's a lot of snow in the outback, but occasionally black ice piles here. Oh yeah, don't break your leg. Be careful. Might stay around for the coloring part, but I can't predict the future. Oh, of course not, gamer guy. So either I might watch a bit of the coloring part or watch all of it. You know what? Whatever you need to do, I'll be here. I usually go until, let's see, 6 Pacific time. What's at Eastern? So if 4 is 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 Eastern. Is that right? And the videos stay up. So you're welcome to stay, go, enjoy your time, or do real life stuff. I'm just happy you were here. Okay, so let's open this bag. Let's see if it's, hold on, just pretend I'm trying to make it in perspective. Okay, something like that. Yeah, it's a little high. That's all right. Go down more. Just pretend that's lid. Here, let's try that. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. And then we can just darken this. Let's make this dark super shadow. Also posted 2 more sculptures. Hope you aren't bored by the lack of variety. I don't think so. I like to see your little sculptures. Okay, so let's see. Give you a little couple of patchy lines. Like you just have some dark spot areas. Okay, so he's gonna dry. Oh, let me make this a little thicker. Okay. Okay. There he goes. So I'll probably, once it dries, I'll erase some of that little pencil-y lines there. Yeah, good. One for the vending machine. Okay, let's see. So you, Miss Pixel Grip, Periwinkle. Where can I set this so I don't have a tragedy? Okay, close you. Okay, hold on. Can't figure out how these little wet wipes work. I can't get them to reliably like pull out of the lid. Now let's see. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Good enough. Let's see. Will it work? No, see, just one. Boo. So if it takes 2 months to receive printed books, I've ordered them mid-May, June, July. They barely get here in time for Comic-Con. Okay. I gotta put that on the calendar. All right, so let's see. Okay. So I got I don't think any of these are what I'm looking for. I think I want like more like pure colors, not blendy ones. I'll blend my own. Thank you very much. I just think if I'm going for that blue blurry light kind of thing, I don't need the extra stuff seeping in. Oh, or do I? I forgot, I've got these ones too. Okay, let's see. Still here, says Gamer Guy. Yeah, well, let's see. Oh, there's no blue though. These are all really pretty. But, not the blues I'm looking for. Like purple, pink, and green. Okay. So, I would say, look how solid this color came out compared to this one. Winsor & Newton. Schminke.
Game begin.
I think it's going to be like this and this. It's a little greener than that. Dye color versus pigment color. Is that right? Says Chris. Pigment dye? Is that, am I guessing right? Well, I mean, wouldn't watercolor all be pigment? And then like dye smooth pigment granulates. I had it opposite. So the Winsor & Newton cobalt turquoise, that still has to have pigment in it though, right? Dye smooth pigment granulates. nope to my assumption about watercolors. Watercolor can be dye or pigment grade. Oh, okay, okay. I guess water being a common ingredient. Mighty, look at this. Look at this professional job filling. I don't understand. Okay, so then that turquoise one, being smooth like that, it would be the dye. Does that have anything to do with why it shrunk down so much and is so smooth? Is it because the water evaporated more smoothly in the dyes, and the granulated ones, it just gooped up? I did the same thing. The paint's the same. It'll work itself out. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here. If it get black on black stuff, that's okay. Okay, scooch. Scooch. My waters. I don't need pencils, do I? Should I plan some of these out? Okay. Should I tape it? Kind of reel it in a little. Like make a square behind her. I kind of liked how some of the, I don't have them near me, just kind of freehanding in the border. It looked nice. Okay. That's harder to explain because there are more variables. That's a kind way of saying, yes, I don't know what you did. That might be on you. User error. Okay. What do you guys say? The problem exists between the computer, the monitor and keyboard or something? What's that saying for tech problems? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like if I don't at least hint at where I am or where I want these little globules to be, by the time I get over to the end, it's just going to be completely different. So here, let's try. No, it just really is more complicated based on the paint formulation. Okay, I feel better. All right, let's see. So they're kind of the same size, but some are going to be blurrier than the others. And I guess per strip would be like the same blur level. How would I just make it like wavy? Just for me to understand. Siege, hi! The two faces of Grump. I've found gold, and why are you talking to me before my morning coffee? Which ones? I got my smile working. Look at that. Grump had his coffee. Feeling pretty good. Ugh. All right. Things aren't going well. I've spilled my ink again. How have you been, Siege? Okay, and then maybe smaller ones? This isn't gonna look like bokeh lights. This is just gonna look like the spot pattern. That might be fine. The weather has lacked warmth. Darn weather. I think this weekend was hot. We went to the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. Super sweaty. Everybody was fanning themselves and people were dropping their beverages. Not on my stuff, thankfully, but some people got their stuff spilled on, and I felt bad for that. But it was a really good show. Hot then. It rained a little today. Just kind of all over the place. Okay, so then it could be some overlap, but I mean, you guys see nothing. You'll see in a second. I remember my friend's wedding and wearing a 3-piece tuxedo outside. That could be fine or awful. Have you ever been to like a beachy wedding? Everyone's wearing linens and flip-flops. I haven't. Okay, so then if I learned anything from this chiral rodent, start light. Start super light, get a little darker, and if need be, come in with some darker spots. So the super light is gonna be probably the Daniel Smith manganese. That pretty blue right there. Or I should say that one. Eraser crumbs everywhere. Everyone there was complaining I was quite comfy. Wisconsin summer is a joke when you're used to Texas summer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Wisconsin summer. Have I heard that it's hot and humid? And Texas is just hot. Super hot, like you're gonna die. Well, I mean, is all of Texas pretty warm? There's no mountains, right? That's like flat. That's Texas's thing. Let's see. Give me some space. All right, who's up? Little one, big one, pokey one. Got it. Little one, big one, pokey one. Don't mix the paints with your nice brush. Hold on. Which student grade wants to help me out? This guy. Never been that close to a beach. Grew up next to a lake, but mostly people only voluntarily swam in it a couple of times at most. So was it like, I've been swimming in a lake and I just end up with like dirt in my bathing suit. I was a little kid, but it just seemed like there was an ick factor to lake swimming that I didn't experience with like ocean, even though you'd get super sand in your bathing suit. The ick factor wasn't there. There are some mountains and some ocean side in Texas, but if you want comfortable weather, look elsewhere. Look elsewhere. Yeah, comfortable weather is getting harder to find. West LA is pretty okay. Let's see. Bay Area is probably nice too. Colder, but still pleasant. Let's look more. I feel like it's too blue. lighter and a touch of green. But more. I don't know if people usually do it like this, where they put a little pan on the side and like, okay, that's what I'm using. But here we are. Bay has a lot of microclimates. The temp can vary over 40 degrees with a 30-minute drive. Oh, goodness. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Any place that 30 minutes includes from coastal to inland, that's a huge difference. We experienced some of that in San Diego, where it's just inland is super hot. I put too much green. That's pretty though. Hold on, let's check this out. Ooh. I'm trying to find a suitable page. Yeah, I like that. My only advice is there is a con, is Houston, don't go. So as far as pros and cons of Texas, the con is all of Houston. I'm like a comic nerd. You say con and I'm thinking of a convention. Like, don't go to the Houston convention in Houston. Really, it's that you don't like it that much. Okay. See all those little spots I made? And then after, I could still add like little dots of either gouache or that pen correction fluid. Siege looks. Siege, how many places have you lived in? You know, don't tell us where, that's stranger danger. But Automod is like going through some Siege. I'm not gonna prove that. Is that what those eyes were for? Oh no, okay. I call Houston something of Texas. It's hot, humid, the air itself is thick and feels nasty. Okay. you and Automod are just like, no, it's Siege again. He's doing it. I need an adult. Okay, let's see. I've only lived in Southern California, so I have zero resilience to other climates. It's not good or bad, it's just, you know, people who live in the cold, they get used to the cold and they come here. They're here now, it'll be like 60 and the guy has his shirt off and shorts, shirt tucked into his shorts. I'm like, okay. But then he's probably coming from Snowville and this feels great. You live somewhere for a couple of years and you get used to it. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. I was looking at Automod. Here we are. Okay. Oh, I said I was gonna freehand the border. Oh, I might have put myself in a pickle. When I came back from Germany, I could walk around in shorts and a t-shirt in Texas winter like it was nothing, and everyone would look at me like I was a freak. Yeah, for both the temperature and just for walking around. We went to I forgot what the convention was. Trying to walk around, people were like, do you need help? like trying to walk to a restaurant or something. There's just no sidewalks or anything. They were like so, the mere idea that somebody might want to walk around is just wasn't there. No sidewalks, no pedestrian anything. Okay, let's see. And yet California natives put on a sweater below 70. Yeah, I do. And complain about heat above 80. Yes, I do. Yes, yes. Guilty of both of those things. I'm wearing a sweater right now. I don't even know what the temperature is. My watch is lying. It says 64. It's definitely not that. Yeah, I feel a chill and I'm like, nope, nope. Stop. Get me cozy. This isn't very cozy. Okay, I'm gonna try to like feel these little spots out here so I could get us both of you here. And then I'll reel it in. I warned people who moved to Texas from California that summer is so much worse than they were expecting when the low is the mid 80s, and that's the normal summer night in Texas. Yeah. We went to a convention in Phoenix. I think the high was like 118. And it was like unreal. You leave the convention at like 7 or something, and it's the heat from the buildings, it's just like radiating off and into your shoulder, and it just feels like dangerous or something. Not that you're going to burn yourself on the building, but just the heat. It's like a heat stroke kind of danger, I guess. Lived in 3 places, been to for a month plus 6 places. Wait, lived in 3 places, been to for a month plus 6 places. Okay. Month plus. That's interesting. I don't think I spent the longest time I've spent somewhere that I didn't live was probably 17 days when we went to a couple conventions in Australia and New Zealand, and we just made a big chunkin' trip out of it and stayed for that amount of time. Went black water rafting to see some glowworms. Waitmo something or other in New Zealand, and we scuba dove Great Barrier Reef. That was really cool. It was like being in an aquarium. That was nice. Held a koala. They were woolly. I didn't expect them to be woolly. Okay, so that's a thing. Let's keep going. I've been to every side of the USA, north, south, east, and west, plus left the country for a bit. The world's truest smooth brains. Oh, koalas. Yeah, they just don't eat enough. They just eat eucalyptus leaves. That's not enough. How do you survive that long with such a small diet? Hold on, do I need my pokey brush yet? Let's see. They eat poisonous plants. I can only see it as food if it's on a branch. Is that true? Koalas. Koalas and pandas. It's like, you guys, you're so lucky you're cute. Let's get a smaller brush. Pandas are the victim of having no natural predators, in my opinion. Who's the opposite of that? Of pandas? Living off the fact that they have no predators. Who's doing well? Who has all the predators? Like beating the odds. It's gonna be like microbes or something that we're always trying to kill with our wet wipes. Pigeons, mice, roaches. Roaches, that's a great one. Having predators makes breeding quite important to survival. No predators with a decent lifespan means it can wait. That one shark with the pug face? Which shark is that? Pug face? You know what I found out? I don't know if it's true, so why not say it here? But it makes sense. Like, particularly some of these cool, rare frogs. You see pictures of them, like photographers want to show off this galaxy frog or something. So they take the frog and put him somewhere cool looking, get the best picture, and then just take off. And the frog is like, "That's not where my house is." That made me so sad. Now I'm wondering, like, any cool picture of a neat looking animal. Did you put him back? Did you bother his day? Probably. Angular rough shark? That's what they named him? Responsible photographers do not move them. I hope there's plenty of responsible photographers. I don't need to see like it on some pristine log somewhere. Just let them go about their business. Fairly accurate name for the shark. I don't remember. I saw it on Casual Geography. once. Casual Geography in caps. That's a show, a magazine, video stuff. Casual Geography. It's like, don't worry about it. Casual here. Easy. We're breezy. YouTube channel, I think. Huh. Okay, I'm going to throw some green, other types of greens or something in here. Do I don't have like, oh, I could put yellow. I was like, I don't have a greeny green, but this yellow will do the trick. There you go. Angular rough shark. Okay, so with the super pale list of blues, can I circle some of these glowy things? Let's see. We didn't share your stuff. The shark? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a field trip. Let's see. Here you are. Okay, let's see. Aw, hold on. That's a real thing? Hold on, let's see. Open image in new tab. Let's do that. Okay. Here's where it gets rough. Control copy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Show, paste, enter. Like a professional. Okay, so let's see. This little thing. Face only a mother could love. Okay, let's see. Window capture. Okay, hold on. I know where you are. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is it you? Okay. And you are. Let's see. Yeah, I can't figure out where it is. Let's see. One more time. Okay. Where the heck are you? All right. It's like I can see. Are you? Oh, you're super long and skinny. Let's see. What in the world? There you go. It should be that one. All right. I don't know where it is. It should be like showing. Oh! Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, now I'm just determined. We will see the shark. What does it look like for you guys? Okay. So I have no idea why it's like super small like that, but there he is. Well, the one I wanted to see is on the far right there. Yep. Well, here we go. That's a treat for later on. Let's see, Discord. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, absolutely that thing. It's like a... What is that little face? Like a cow? Like some sort of cow face shark. Walrus face, yeah. At least it isn't the horrific face like the cookie cutter shark. That sounds cute. Something tells me it's not. Okay. So, let's see. Reel this one in. Whoop. Let's see. If I reel this row, make the little lights, what will be lights, a tiny bit smaller, and then start making a dark color. Because there's more black. Maybe not black, super dark blue.
Game begin.
Told myself, don't mix with your nice brush. Let's see. Oh, that's not even the right color. That's okay. Some of this. Let's see. I'm going for that kind of shade. Cookie cutter sharks are kind of nightmare fuel, but at least they only attack people and have no recorded kills. So they're bad at it. They're just disturbers. Come here. Arr. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. You bother me. Maimed only. Okay, so let's see. Might equals bite. Have you ever been bit by anything really seriously? Once I was bit by a dog. It bit me over, like, I was wearing jeans and it bit me over the pocket area. So there's like double denim that kind of saved me. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks. I've been nipped by a couple of dogs, and If fire ants went extinct, I wouldn't cry, but nothing worse than a red hornet. Red hornet? That sounds like a left a mark. Yeah, I kind of jogged past. Oh, Siege, what did you say here? They are great at what they do. They might... Oh, they bite and rip up a plug of flesh out of the victim in like half a second. What? They bite and rip a plug of flesh out of the victim. Wow, jerks. Bullies. Oh, I was running past this, kind of jog running past the truck, and it was hiding out under the truck. I didn't even know it was there. It just saw me running and decided I was prey. I needed a chomp. It's a wasp's bigger, meaner, much more evil looking cousin. Yeah, wasps are pretty bad themselves. Uh-oh. What? Oh, Cosmiverse! Hello! How are you? Look at that. Everybody can hear my music, but I can't hear it. I don't know what's going on. How was your stream? What were you working on? I think you've been rated. I know, right? It's all like for me, it's quiet. Sir Drongo. Bella Tortellini? Look at that. Hi. It's all friendly over there. I've been there before. I like you guys. What were you doing? I was embarrassing myself 3D modeling and playing a new game. What were you playing? How goes the watercolor? It goes okay. It goes all right. This is Periwinkle doing her Pixel Grip impression. Some band that my husband was showing me. So I thought Periwinkle she'd probably be into it. So this is her. I'm trying to do the, there's like a curtain of lights behind her that there's like this bokeh effect. I'm not gonna get that, but at least I want it to look lit and kind of cool with some depth. So needs a lot more dark. It needs some reeling in around some of the strands. But yeah, other than that, oh yeah, this was phase 1. I was waiting for this line art to dry, so I might color him later. This is Manny. He likes to build robots. Yeah, basically kind of taking it easy because I kind of pooped from the Festival of Books. Los Angeles Times Festival of Books was this past weekend. And I'm like, I'm recovering. They cleaned out my vending machine. Look at this, empty. There's like one little thing of stickers in there, but they done cleaned it out. Vampire Crawlers, it's the new deck builder from the popular Vampire Survivors. Really? I love it. The curtain of lights are, well, thank you. I'm working on it. The lights are hard. Oh, you know what I'm playing? Death Stranding 2. And so I was using this. This is a chiral creature from the game. It's kind of a study. I was trying to figure out if I could, in watercolor, make something lit from within, because these things, they're like hard jello with really pretty glittery light eyeballs on the inside. So this was me trying, and I figured, well, if I can kind of do that, maybe I could do that. So wow, love this effect. It came out kind of cool in some of these. Too much white, it's like tar jello. So here it's kind of too shiny. It needs to be more tar-like. But I got the lights working, kind of. But I'm still playing that game. I like it. It's weird. I don't know if you've played any of those games. Death Stranding 1. It's like there's weird ghosty spirit kind of things that try to get you. And then after a huge battle, like they have a cutscene and someone might dance and sing. You never know. There might be a pizza man who gives you rubber pizza dough to throw at enemies because, you know, why not? It's such a bizarre game. It's kind of fun because you don't know what to expect. But then in other ways you kind of do, because it's very much like the first game in how you deliver packages. That in itself kind of turns people off because some crazy people don't think delivering packages repeatedly is fun. I don't know. I don't know what their problem is because it's a delightful process. So it's a lot of that again, but with dancing, I don't know. It's weird. Spoiler, I guess. Sorry. Okay, so let's see. Cause, if you need to do your goodbye stuff, thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for bringing your friends around. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I just I'm still practicing layering. I've got no patience for watercolor. I have like a heat gun blow dryer to like speed things along. So it's very much a work in progress. Your art is so enjoyable and unique. Thank you so much. It's one of my favorites. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad you were alive today. I love bringing the crew here. I appreciate it too. Thank you. I need to stream at different times of the day so I can return the favor. I think I've rated you at least once, right? But I'm always promising an earlier stream, but then early happens. I'm like, nah, how about no? Oh, no, it's early. Okay, so here's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying not to go over the same stuff, but just darker and darker. I want to leave some of that mid-tone in, so I'm trying to see it. Where would you put the darker parts and leave the in the lights in the background? So maybe like just ever so slightly, just start drawing some lines in, since like a curtain of lights. So maybe if I just do a little bit of line, dark blue lines. And if I hate it, then you just paint over it, right? Then it's all dark blue. What do we learn? Okay. After I play Death Stranding, I want to play the Clair Obscura Expedition 33. Did I say it all right? The thing is, though, I don't typically like role-playing games, but I like good games. So maybe I'll like it, because that's how I felt about God of War. Like, that's not really my kind of game, but now it's one of my favorites because it's so darn good. Okay, so let's see. With surgical precision. That's not very much darker. That might be okay though. Like build, right? Build it up. Maybe? I don't know. It's gonna look like it's snowing. Is that what I'm doing? Just go. Do it. She doesn't mind. Yeah, it kind of looks snowbally. I could figure that out. Okay. So, if I let it dry and then go over again with some darker spots, I think I can get away with it. It saved me that they're so like similar and in rows. Otherwise, it'd be like Snowball City. It does kind of have like that. It should look flat, not like they have volume. That's the problem. It should be flat discs. They have volume. Okay, how do you fix that? Just go over with like let's see. A flatter brush with the solid colored. Who wants to be the test version? Snowball. Down here maybe? The very bottom? No, it doesn't need to be that big. Okay. Here, I'll try you. Kind of. Yeah, it does give it more of a light bulby look. Okay. It's like abstract lights, which is better than snowballs. So I'll take that. It doesn't have like the depth of field like the bokeh lights had in their curtain backdrop, but that might be a tough ask for what I'm working with here. These look brighter than those because these have a little light blue ring around and lots of dark. These have less dark. Can I do it? Can I add the dark? Can I add the dark without going to snowball territory again? Kind of. Kind of. It's the closest it's ever been to looking how I wanted it to look. All right. Yeah, I like that. I got cramp in my hand. There we go. Look at. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's see. There. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, it never gets old. Looking good. Thank you, Chris. It's hard to, it's so much easier in Photoshop to make something light up than it is with traditional medium, where you just have to layer it. Yeah, you can like just dodge and burn something. It looks cheap though, because you still have to color something that is affected by that light, so you can't just like dodge a whatever spot into something and make it work, but it's a lot easier than this. Yep, says Chris. Okay, so what do you think? I think that's good. I think I still have not earned my ice cream because I have to do a layout for page 5. This is the page that takes us from the penny sequence to the real life sequence. So it'll be nice to get into the pages that I've already planned out, because these were all like extracurricular pages. So we got like let's see, page 1, Pennyland. Page 2, still dimes. Ta-da! Preparing for the escape. Ready for liftoff. Here we go. Whoa. The most recent one. The transfer from the penny bottle to the real world. Yeah, so then the next page, we're in Grump's living room. First view of looking good to me too. Thank you. This one. So how much have we seen of Grump's living room? I don't think we've seen much. Let's see. No, we've seen like him coming downstairs to like the den area, kitchen stuff. Yeah, we've never seen his living room. So new stuff. It should be dark and dusty, kind of depressing, because then it gets better, kind of. So, okay. So now, what do you think? We'll do the thanks for watching. Thanks for the raid, cause I appreciate it so much. You guys are so much fun over there. Here, let's see. I'm gonna have to listen back to this to see what the heck is going on, because it's still super quiet. It's just my voice. And it's unsettling. So, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I have to do some layouts, and I don't want to get in trouble by my editor, and I want to be able to eat ice cream. So I want to get those layouts done, so that way next week we can all draw together some pages. So with that said, have a really good night, Siege, Chris, Cause, and all you guys, all your friends, Kirill, Vince, people I'm forgetting because I can't ever list a list of names like that. See you next week, and thank you so much. I hope to get them done and get your ice. Oh, I hope you get them done and get your ice cream. Be well, Manny. Me too, Siege. Me too. All right, everybody. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.